welcome to Empower Imagination. My name is Shintana. I'm your host for today, and tonight I am delighted to be here as Miss Globe and we will survive cancer. And with me, such a wonderful, lovely gentleman, all the way from Canada, and here in Washington DC is Kai, Mr. Omid, and Mr. Albert, who is the CEO of Miss Globe. So Albert, we spoke earlier regarding to Miss Globe. Can you share a little bit to the audience of how did it get started?
I'll be very happy to elaborate. So Miss Globe is a 44-year-old pageant. Mm-hmm. It's an organization that started in 1974 and registered for U.S. trademark. And in 75, we got the trademark. Of course, in 75, I was little or young. Mm-hmm. So Charlie and Ann C, they're the founders of Miss Globe, and we are very proud and thankful for what they did and brought this organization to today's day. So a few years ago, 3 or so, we got the trademark. So basically, Miss Globe Group owns the trademark of Miss Globe, and we are based out of Canada, but we are worldwide. Mm-hmm. So we have close to 60 countries, and we're aiming to cover the whole globe, over 100 countries, to bring them to a final show. Final shows are done in different countries, and they're done in different countries for a reason, to promote and educate and to bring out the best of these countries. These girls coming to one single country, as well as they want to represent their country, it's a bit difficult to get the big picture. Right. So once we travel from country to country, then you see the culture, the lifestyle, different way of doing things. Mm-hmm. We bring something to them and they bring something back to the world. This year is done in China in November 18, and we are very happy to announce that it's going to be basically a week show, but with 2 shows, one that we call semifinals, mm-hmm. and we kind of want to avoid that semifinals as Kyle did today, so it's just another added bonus, to showcase the talent of the girls. By the way, and with Kyle, we have discussed this since last year, this pageant is different from the other ones for many reasons. One of them is it's not just about beauty. It's about beauty, it's about talent, it's about achievements. Okay. So the girl that comes and she has a PhD in mathematics, or a girl that has survived one of the wars, a recent modern wars, a refugee girl that has come and excels in studies, I guess she's going to be the winner, and judges will agree. It's not the glamour and the how well and how expensive is your evening gown. That plays a role, a small role. We're looking for people that help people. So our slogan is "Women change the world." They do change the world from little to being grandmothers, mothers, and grandmothers. Right. And Kyle has come with a great way of expressing basically the same notion in the United States. He's done a great job bringing over 40 states together, and tonight we see that it's a big step forward.
I just want to add to whatever Albert said. We want to associate ourselves to charitable cause, as Kyle did today, and he dedicated the whole evening for cancer survivors. And this is one of the steps that we're looking forward to working with the international pageants, and we want every country to associate themselves with the charitable cause. And even with the world finals, we're associating ourselves with the charitable cause. And that's what's unique about our organization.
Yeah, in Canada we are associated to cystic fibrosis, which is a very widespread disease, I guess, in Canada, probably the weather, the climate, but this year all profits are going to cystic fibrosis, total profits, and we have 2 days show. 1 day is totally dedicated to cystic fibrosis, volunteers and raising funds for that.
There's one thing I like about your organization is that charity driven. you understand the challenging that some of these charities are going through by using your platform to spotlight them. That make a big difference. You know, so Kai, so what has been a journey for you so far? I know it's not easy to put this kind of event together.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I had the honor and the pleasure of going to the Dominican Republic last year with Mary. And, you know, when we went, you know, I'm a competitive person by nature. And I always say that in order to make a change, you have to put yourself in a position to make one. And for Mary, you know, feeding the homeless is her personal platform. And I said to her, you know, you're going to do that with or without a title because that's passionate to you. But a crown accelerates the process. And so if you really want to make a difference in the world and make a difference in the community, go to the Dominican Republic, do what you need to do, and bring the title to the United States. And, you know, and that's what we spoke about in her preparations to come, and she did that. And so she has been making appearances across the country, really promoting that as well as promoting the system. As far as my personal journey, my other job is that I'm an international level pageant coach. And so I've worked with girls that have competed at Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss International. I've had 6 Miss United States. I've had a Miss America.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you understand the challenge.
I do understand.
The process that you have to go through.
Absolutely, I do. I've done it for 26 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You look like you're still in your 30s.
And so actually I'm retiring from pageant coaching. You guys don't know this, but October 24th is my last day. As a pageant coach because I made the decision that I'm going to build Globe United States. And so since I've pretty much achieved everything as far as a coach with international winners, there's nothing else for me to do. And so after going to the Dominican Republic, working with Albert, seeing their vision and what they're trying to do, I think that our difference makes us special in this country, you know, and so it's been challenging getting people to understand us, to educate them on who we are. But when you look at our contestants, I think that we're well on our way, you know, of doing so. So moving forward, you know, now that I'm going to be able to really give this 100% of my focus, my new challenge is now getting corporate sponsorship and having our $50,000 prize package be a $100,000 prize package. You know, and so those are the challenges that we're going to be dealing with. But I look at it head on and I look forward to doing it.
What an attitude, right? I love that. Very exciting about life. There's something about you. I love it, Kyle. So what about you? I heard that you was going to be part of the director in
Canada. We're as Albert said, we're expecting an amazing show on the October 22nd, and it's going to be, as we said, it's associated, all the proceeds will go to cystic fibrosis, and we have amazing talents, and as I said, this organization is all about helping others and how the women shaping up, all the women in general shaping up the community. And
how did you decide to get involved?
This is my role model, and these are my role models.
That's a good answer.
These are my role models. I was there in Dominican Republic. Wow. I wasn't even want to be part of it. I was just I was involved with other businesses with them, and I was there to help them. Mm-hmm. And I've decided, and I showed them the work that they do and the things that they've done. Okay. And I've decided to join hands with them. And here's my role models here.
You must have a passion for it.
You do.
Yeah. And when Kyle last year grabbed the mic and said, I'm going to MC, don't worry about it.
I got it.
I got it.
I just got it.
Yeah. Freaking out. I got it.
Yeah. So this is little things like when you're doing a show that inspires you.
That's like teamwork.
That's
right.
What a teamwork is.
Well, the way that I look at it is my success is their success. Their success is my success. And so when we were all there, I kind of felt like, okay, well, I'm just not going to sit down and not let us as a group succeed. And the one thing that I'm very good at is I'm very good at putting stuff together, and I'm very good at, you know, emceeing and that kind of thing. And so there was a spot that needed to be filled, you know, and I filled it, and everybody else dived in and did what they needed to do, and it was a very successful show. Yeah.
Wonderful. It takes the leader to lead well.
Absolutely.
You know, so I love the attitude of you guys. So I could talk with you guys all night long, right? But
no, we have a party.
We have a party to go.
That's exactly why I want to just end up to say that thank you so much for doing such an amazing work. And if our audience like to hear more, follow you, where information they can get from you.
Sure. For me, I can be reached at MissGlobeUnitedStates.com.
MissGlobe.ca for Canadian show, or Miss Globe on Facebook, Twitter. We're on all the social media. You can Miss Globe is the word.
Miss Globe. Or MissGlobeGroup.com, which is the international platform for directors from around the world.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having
Absolutely.
us.
Before I let you go, we have one last question.
Sure.
We
Okay.
always ask everyone about empower imagination, because we know that imagination is a preview of your future to come. So the tip to share with our audience, how do you empower your imagination?
Well, let's start from
Can I start with me? I empower my imagination by always being prepared. I do believe that preparation is the key to success. And so if you're preparing, that means that you're imagining your success by doing the things that it takes to be successful. And so for me, all of my actions, all of my words, and everything I strive for is in preparation of success. And so, that's how I imagine it.
Empowerment is inner belief and believe in yourself and present yourself in anywhere scenario.
Right.
And I believe in you can excel from any situation. I believe in it.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Can I see? They said everything.
Right?
But
For
other-
you, how
yes.
is it?
Well, there are two ways or two halves. One is the practical part of it, and the other one is the imagination.
Right.
So if you imagine the best, you shoot for the stars as high as you can. So what would be the ideal situation? The most ideal that you can even dream, or even, not dare to dream of,
Right.
and dream of that. And you know what's going to happen? Maybe that's not going to happen, but one step below, two steps below, it's going to be great.
Absolutely.
So that's
So
my
dream
tip.
big.
Dream big.
Yeah.
Dream
So,
big,
dream
no
big.
limitation, guys.
That's on the practical side,
Right.
you must be prepared. So
Okay.
preparation on, this field is very complex. It's human interaction, you have to be, soft skills, hard skills. You have to know your environment. You're dealing with different cultures, different ethnicities, different nations in our case as well. You have to educate yourself and be prepared for all those. So yeah, that's all.
That's
we
all.
gave out the secret.
Absolutely. That's what we love about you guys. So again,
Thank you.
thank you for your time, and continue follow us on EILive.tv. Don't forget, you are someone miracle, so be your amazing self always.